Jax is a problem. If they ban Rel, then they're targeting bot. They ban Rumble, so now maybe Renekton, question mark?
We're trying to prioritize Doran's pick here on R4.
Yeah, this is about to get very interesting as no top laners picked. We've had so much top lane focus throughout this entire
Okay, Talia ban, I don't mind
series,
that actually. They've been playing Talia.
Now it comes down to the second
if they ban Cassante and you ban Renekton, actually no, Jax is open.
Well, you prepared this for the
I don't like Jax into Alistar Maokai though.
And he has played a ton. And so we're just not going to let you have that.
They still have Rel. I think they have an easy Rel Gnar here.
But, you know,
Rakan ban. I think they have. They should just take the Rel into Alistar, take the L.
In our entire caster group who doesn't dislike the Aphelios as much as everyone else. Like I still think it's a very viable pick.
I think Yone ban.
Worry about it into this draft specifically.
GP ban. But he has Gragas. Do you really want to play Jax into Gragas, Maokai, Alistar?
The Jax or the Renekton here. No Sejuani obviously in this draft, but still very strong and has great setup with the Maokai. And you know, the pool is getting quite thinned out here for Zeus in terms of what's left to play.
Another thing I don't mind depends on this pick, Nico. Yeah.
We're gonna see the Nico
can you blind Poppy top Zeus? Can you? Nah, he'll pick Cassante. My idea was, I think Yone ban here was way better. They could do Poppy top, Rel jungle, and then pick Nautilus here. But I think they're going Jax. I hate it. I hate the Jax blind here. They're gonna lock Gragas last.
Can't do it in this one. Yes, he's up against Poppy this time. I think that's the big difference maker.
They should go Rel at least.
He's just so good at the pick. Like, why not just pick it up? He's obviously on point with it tonight as Jax.
They should go Rel.
It's got to be Rel for carry.
They'll go Jax last pick. I don't know. Poppy's really good against their champs, but also I think the Jax blind is a trap. I think they should have swapped Rel jungle. Blind picked Poppy top, took the Cassante L, and played Nautilus.
Pushing into the Alistar, but they do opt into the Rel.
I think Gragas Maokai Alistar is going to be a horror. Boy, with Cassante, what the fuck? Why didn't they go Gragas? Holy shit. I think that's a mistake. Alright chat, I'm going to run ads. If you want to avoid ads, use your tier 1 on Twitch Prime. You can also follow the stream. If you want to avoid a special something to get some, I don't know, you can follow for... I have no idea why, but you can do it. Clicking follow doesn't hurt. Anyway, game's about to start. You won't miss anything, I promise.
And it's going to be about Chovy popping off and carrying. Pays will have to position well. That's not something that we really ever criticized for this player. Even in today's series where he's had a little bit of shakiness in lane.
I don't know, this Cassante... I feel like the Cassante gets murdered, you know? I really think they should have gone for Gragas.
If you can't trust Chovy to get it done on the Yone, what can you trust in your life, Valdez?
Exactly.
I feel like this draft
Look at this guy in chat there.
So epic.
Fuck, I voted for the wrong team.
The quality of game has gotten better and better. The quality
Yo, Diamond, thanks for getting 5 subs, you're nuts.
Adaptation brings us to what could be our most exciting.
I appreciate that. Thanks for 5 gifted.
Both of these teams are just so good at best of 5s. Like, this is just one reason why they keep meeting in the end of playoffs is that they're just so good at figuring it out. The coaching staff is great. The players have.
I suppose one reason that they didn't want to go Gragas
for them, their teammates,
is then they're playing Gragas, Maokai, Alistar, right? And it's really good into Jax, but they may be scared of MR stacking, tenacity stacking. They don't have as much AD damage as they would want. And they lack a little bit more frontline.
As Chovy's back on Yone. I almost said Yone's
could be
back
something,
on Chovy,
but yeah.
basically means the same thing. Here we go, guys. We are ready for Game 5. Silver Scrapes on top of the Rift.
Let's get it, chat. Yo, click up. Thanks for the 1,000 bits.
Is that this will be a 3-2 for one of the teams.
My prediction is it'll be a 3-2 to one of the teams. Yeah, genius.
It's it. Game 5. We made it here, Valdez, to the epic conclusion. Everybody knew, almost everybody, there were a few 3-1 predictors, but most people knew and expected this to go to 5. Because
who knows what those guys were thinking, right? I was a 3-1.
He was a 3-1 player. But I think the overarching opinion was that this was going to be a back-and-forth series with two teams that really know how to draft. With T1 really bringing it back in playoffs. The Faker shows up.
Faker's Azir needs to be on point here. He can't afford to dash in again like he's done all series long. Get hit by the knockups.
He's been very relevant on this Azir pick that they've relied on so much.
He needs Leandris this game. He needs to melt through this front line.
You know, we're in a situation where Genji strike back in that 4th game. you know, where they have some really clutch plays from Jovi early. Doran falls behind, but he's still able to stay relevant.
He needs to melt through this front line because there's so much of it.
And it's just, you can't ask for a crazier story than this. I mean, the fact that T1 is even here in the first place was something nobody predicted, nobody saw coming.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah, and I do think that, again, KT didn't play their best of 5. Gen G had some stumbles here, but a lot of credit does deserve to be given over to T1 for the run they have been able to make. Nobody really expecting it. And they have defied those expectations. So let's see if they can take the final step, or will Gen G, the expected victor in this one, take it down. Although, of course, over the last 4 games, expectations have changed wildly back and forth.
Doran has been pretty good on this Cassante. It's a pick that's hard to really mess up.
Zaza.
And normally we aren't huge fans of the Cassante in terms of what its power is.
Looks like we're gonna get an AD Kai'Sa this game.
With an Aphelios comp and a lot of setup with the Yone and the Maokai, it feels really good here, actually. You can follow up on engage with your Q3.
Are they playing for early bot invade? They have a level 2 rel. Peanut knows it. He knows they're going to do this, so he's going to wrap to mid. Oh my god, this is so smart by Peanut. This is so smart by Peanut. Oh, Faker, that was clean. Does he live? He lives, right? That was so clean by Faker, holy fuck. That actually hurts Peanut. That should have been a kill, but Faker outplayed it. Now Peanut's low with no flash, and he's losing his bot camps, and he has no bot push.
Just jumps to his Sand Soldier and dashes max range. He shuffles, as it's called here colloquially in the LCK, back to his turret and flashes, and that pulls Peanut into too much turret aggro before Chovy can layer that.
Now he needs to be careful of the collapse owner.
Faker loses flash here.
He has phase rush. His bot lane's moving, but his mid can't, so he's going through mid. It's smart.
Now this is Poppy. I don't think that Chovy
Actually, Chovy might be in trouble.
In fact, it's going to be the flash.
Whoa, nice flash by Keria. What a Q flash.
First blood, and Chovy not respecting the Poppy.
They're murdering through their bot side here.
From the bottom lane.
That frees up Faker a lot.
In the crowd as well.
What did I miss?
Faker needs to TP back here because he wants to keep fighting. The problem is now Gen G's fast pushing bots, so Guma needs to go around to catch. That means Keria has to give up and Owner's deep, so he has to get this wolf and get out. Oh, he got it. And now he gets bot crab. Yeah, it's a really good start because top wins in isolation. They're playing the 3v3 bots great, and they're not actually fast pushing bots. They're just stacking.
Be a little bit tougher for him to put the pressure on.
Is he going again? Owner has smite.
See if Peanut gets punished again.
If Owner gets this.
I mean, Owner,
oh my god. Oh, Peanut.
Smite them away, and he's ahead by 3 camps already.
This is a really good base timer for Owner. There's no point if you're a jungler after you take his bot side to do this. It's better to base, spend gold, and do this. Go instantly to crab probably, and then back down. You can see he's pinging instantly on the crab. Because that's the only camp that Maokai can contest, so you need to get there fast, get that, and then go back bot side. Going for Raptors is too... He pings Raptors, but he's not going to be there in time. It's going to be on a match base, you're never going to get there in time.
He knows exactly how to play this champion to its fullest potential.
Could do Krugs, but that's way too far away. He should probably just do crab into bot side. He can pink ward up here if he wants, but he should know he's too late for this. The Krugs is a bit too aggressive, I think. Oh, but Keria's here. What the fuck?
Can't hit level 4. I mean, he's desperate.
Oh, he's going deep.
His own jungle. And guess what? Keria's here now because they already got the win in mid. There's no prio for Gen G, so
can he win this smite fight too?
No. Joining. Smite goes the way of Peanut, but take a look at the health bar of Doran.
It's a fine timer for Keria. Look at bot wave. It looks a bit frozen.
But definitely threatening it as here comes Delight.
Owner has a lot of camps to clear. His bot side's respawned and he hasn't killed his top side. He needs to get his top side to level 2. So he needs to clear out his top side quick. Oh, Guma is up way too far here. He's gonna have to run up river. He's gonna have to cleanse the root and run up river. Flash the flash if he flashes. Nice. Correct. Now what does Gen G do? Gen G just has to salvage mid a bit. Peanut took a wave mid. That helps him a little bit in terms of XP. Owner skipping his Grump, maybe because he wants to get the enemy Grump respawn in time. Not sure if he'll have a bot push for it, because they have blue gun Aphelios, so they can blow the wave and stop him. He could do Raptors to Grump.
complete the
Or he
play.
could just
Gets
run straight
about
away. Yeah,
2/3
look
of
at
it
the
here.
spawn timer. So it looks like he wants to
Sitting
ignore
on a
his
pretty
grump.
hefty
No, he's
gold
going
lead
back because
now
of mid push.
after that last exchange between
Wants
the
to take
two
his-
of them.
Yeah, it's fine.
And you can see the gold lead here for Pays
Is he going?
is all that they're really sitting
What
on
is
right
owner
now
up to?
as Gen G. It's still the early game, still not a whole lot of action. It's not like
Need to make
this
sure you
is
don't
a
overplay your hand
massive
on the
lead for
invade.
T1, but doing pretty good about this. The laning phase here
He
for
could.
Pays going
Now this ping
swimmingly
cord
up
has a lot of
level.
power because as soon as Maokai goes to
I
red,
wonder
they
if
can
we
do
make something
Drake.
happen down here. I don't think they'll come
He
in.
knows that he'll go to. Now the thing is, he's not showing on the red, so this is a bit sketchy.
In mid, Faker's going to have his flash up first as well, so I think they can just start this up pretty easily.
But he expects
Note
Maokai to be
that,
topside here,
Guma's
owner.
Going to be going for the
But it looks like they're strong
builds.
enough on mid
He has
bot that they can get this
Reaper
for free.
for the Kraken Slayer. This is, you know, he's got Azir, Jax, Poppy on his team. The AP Kai'Sa has been very strong, but we've seen the AD Kai'Sa coming back in certain compositions like this. I haven't been the biggest fan of it, but it kind of makes sense.
Now he gets red buff,
compositionally.
Yeah.
and he's chilling.
They don't
No, wait,
really need to
is he
rely on
gonna-
poke in this draft anymore since there's no
Owner is a
answer from
psycho.
Gen G.
Ooh.
Oh, a little push and
Yeah, he has the E. He can stun him into that wall, but he has the E, which is annoying.
saying hello.
Is he gonna go to enemy red?
Can go back
He
to
needs
your-
Keria if he wants to
send
do
your
that.
soul back to where it
Keria was
now,
going
and
like
very
this,
easy
and now he
to
went
do
up.
this, and that's exactly
So
what
this
he
is
does.
either
So now he
one,
has
a
both
red
advantage
contest,
here.
or two, a herald delay.
Mid. See if they could turn it into anything here. Obviously giving up the Drake early. The Herald is
This
gonna
is very
spawn in
proactive from Owner.
15, and this is
The
kind
light's
of
a little bit
comp, you know,
behind,
being
but
able
he's
to
up in
get
XP.
6 that you
Now,
absolutely can
Owner gets
fight
red
very
buff,
well with,
and if he
but
gets this, he
Owner
gets
tried to
6,
steal away this buff, would actually give him 6.
which is huge.
He's not able to do so.
So they kind of have a knocker spot. Nice dodge there on the stun. Otherwise,
Okay, he's gonna give it.
some danger, although
He's gonna get Crab instead.
that is ult, so yeah, just gonna get
He'll
away.
get 6 off Crab.
And big rotation
Now
up
Guma can
towards
fast
that
push this and run
Heralds.
top if he
Big
wants.
committal from both sides,
Be ready
but
for this
nobody's
Herald.
actually
I think
gone
after this
for
Crab,
it
they can
just
start
yet.
Herald. Jax is coming out of base,
I love
Rel's top
this
side.
game from Owner,
Faker's
how he
basing,
is
though.
doing what Peanut has done to many, so many times, including him.
Faker
in
is
very
basing
critical
though,
best
so
of
watch Guma.
fives and taking the advantage
This
and
should be a
pushing
T1
the-
Herald
the jungle
for
lead,
free.
Not overextending though. He was
As long as
measured
Guma
in
doesn't
how
get
he went
caught. He
over
can
and
actually do his
contested
own
that
red
red
buff here,
ball.
Guma. I think it's
And,
smart if he takes his
playing
own red.
Peanut's game really well actually, and you love to see the growth of this player.
Yeah,
like
he's
the-
not doing it. I think he
you know,
hit the
was
red
known
buff
for
and then backed
mechanics
away.
Only early on in his career, but has really turned that around. And his Poppy
Wouldn't
has
have been able to do
always
it in
been
time.
Very strong. Area over here, gonna get zoned
Look
out.
at Faker's
Peanut
movement here.
says, okay, if you wanna play
This could be a
vertical,
big
play
bait by
vertical.
T1.
From Faker.
They would never
He's
expect
in
Faker to cover
position,
this.
reading the
But there's a
play.
ward there now, so that
Now
kind of
Gary
hurts
could
Faker's
try
play.
to make a play himself, but full summoners on the bottom side and doesn't quite pan out. Maybe expecting more of a heavy dive in from Gen G. But Peanut's just stealing away
Yeah,
the red.
Faker goes back
finally
to
getting
mid.
some
They get
revenge
Herald
on
for free.
Yeah,
They lose a
Faker
red
also
buff
not
for
having
it.
a
So
first
Owner will
fight.
lose a little bit of his
Looking
jungle
for
lead
the
for this.
play there.
For this red.
Poppy and
This
Dione,
Herald, sorry.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that Maokai's the same level as Poppy. Well, there we go. Now he's not.
Well, Peanut's getting pretty deep for this one. He does
Guma
have
needs to
a
base
big
it, looks
backing
like.
Here, 4 members of Gen G. But
He just
there's no
cancelled his
Drake
recall though.
to really fight for. Meanwhile, Owner did pick up the Rift Herald and just farming his own jungle. Doesn't really care about his opponent at this point.
Zayas trying to break a freeze here. We'll get the proxy off and we'll be able to reset, so he's not going to be in any danger as he tries to put the pressure on this Cassante a little bit further. And you see Faker
Sunfire.
in
Jesus.
mid here. The lane is completely reset. I mean, it's a very close game. Got to be careful here trying to play with this Alistair. They don't overextend. Level 6 here, first for Delight.
Generally don't play with the bulls. No, they're pretty aggressive. Especially Delight's Alistair.
And he took the red chroma on the Kai'Sa.
Yeah.
Ooh, bot
don't
dive's
do
coming.
that, as now we get a little bit of ults using.
Oh, Delight
actually
is full tanking
3
that.
in the
That's
bottom
risky.
side as the dive is coming in, but it is very lackluster. Delight nearly dies.
Does Guma go for it? He's
And
thinking about it.
a very forced dive does not work out here onto Guma and Carry.